Duxbury's South Shore Sticks is a nonprofit lacrosse program for girls on the South Shore in grades 1 through 8. The organization teaches players technique and strategies while developing confidence and strength. PACTV Community News caught up with one of their teams at a recent game.
South Shore Sticks is a youth lacrosse program for girls in grades 1 through 8. At this stage in its development, it's primarily run like a program with a lot of skill development work and games and scrimmages on weekends, and it'll evolve into being more like a club in the future. 7 years ago, I started coaching here and fell in love with coaching, and I fell in love with lacrosse about 30 years ago. But there's a huge void of any decent lacrosse programs on the South Shore. So north of here, from like Hingham and above, there's year-round lacrosse programs for girls in this age group, but there was nothing down here. So if your daughter wanted to play, you'd have to drive half an hour to an hour to 2 hours away, 3 or 4 days a week. And I wanted to do this for years before I actually did it, but the field house that they just opened in the middle of Duxbury is one of the reasons that, well, that sort of made it possible for me to kick this off, because I can do something year-round now. It's not just Duxbury, it's Pembroke, Kingston, Marshfield, Hanover, Norwell. It's a nice blend of players. Well, we have 2 professional coaches, 2 college coaches, 2 moms who have a lot of experience coaching, and a blend of 8th graders and high school girls helping coach the little girls. So we practice once or twice a week, and we have games on weekends right now, and it will continue that way through the winter. And we basically, our mission is to nurture the love of the sport, because if they love it, then they're going to want to get good on their own. You know, developing passion for the play and for the game. And it's not easy to do, but we do have an awful lot of fun out here. And I think every girl walks off the field smiling. That's pretty nice to see 80 girls happy on a weekly basis, because that's really what it's all about. It's just fun. It's fun to catch, it's fun to run, it's fun, it's fast moving. Just come and watch a practice and they will see. It's not like anything that they've experienced before. I know it's not. I mean, these girls tell me that have played in other leagues and in other towns. It's super energetic and positive. We explain everything, at every practice and at every game, those girls walk off not only happy, but they have learned something, and we make sure that they walk away with something more each practice, even the first graders. And we have fun. It doesn't get better than that. And all of the coaches have just as much fun as they do. That's what's so great. We're not a for-profit lacrosse program. We are all in this for the love of the sport, and any profits that are made go right back into the program and to growing the program and to giving people there's a lot of people who signed up who can't afford to do something like this, but we don't want leave anyone out. We want to make lacrosse possible for everyone and anyone, all sizes and shapes. So
Heather Maxey's done a great job bringing a lot of organization, right, and a lot of kids to this program for the first year. It's pretty rare that you see a program that has had this much success in year 1. The program is kind of nice because it blends pretty well with some other sports, because we know all kids are doing multiple sports these days, right? So in the fall, to have an extra opportunity to play lacrosse, there's some practices that run on Thursday evenings for the kids, as well as additional kind of practice and game time that we have on the weekends, usually on Saturdays, sometimes on Sunday.
I like it that you can take the players that don't know too much and you can mix them in with players who've been playing for years, and they can still have a good time, and you can teach them so they can at the skill level they're required to be at. If I'm having a bad day or I'm upset about something, I can just go and play lacrosse, because I've been playing it for so many years that it's just really relaxing for me, and it's like a break. It's good for anybody who's played for years or just starting out, that it doesn't matter what your skill level is, you'll be having fun.
I like that it's such a fast-paced sport, and you get to know the girls, the younger girls and the older girls really well, and you just start bonding relationships with them, and you get to teach them your favorite sport. I think that lacrosse is so fun when you actually start to develop the skills and you get to play with all your friends, and you can run at any speed you want. You don't have to go at a certain speed. I would say just to come out and just try your hardest and make sure you have fun. Well, it's a developing club team so that we could stay with the club team up until high school, so it will be great for developing skills for us.